What's up, Council? Much love to all the subscribers. Shout out to the people who are here for the first time. My name is Sean Shaw, and I'll be doing your reading for the first half of August 2021. I ask that you stick around and subscribe. I'm doing 2 readings for every sign for every month, plus new moon and full moon readings, so a lot of quality and consistent content. So with that being said, we'll get into your reading. Take what resonate, leave the rest. Just give me a minute to bring the energy in, and we'll get started. Thank you. We got the 9 of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, we got the Queen of Swords. We got the 6 of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we got the Devil. got way too many right there, Cancer. We got the Page of Wands. And we got the Ten of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we got the Knight of Wands. Overall energy, we got the Three of Pentacles. So Cancer, you steady at work, steady trying to create your goals, focusing on your craft. You're in co-creation with other people and also spirit, source, to make these goals happen for you, to help you manifest what it is that you seek. Really studious right now, taking in the advice from the people that's around you, and also spirit. You know, give you points and give you pointers and tips along the way as you're working away, carving out what it is that you want to achieve. And you're in synergy right now. You know, this is really helping you to bring your manifestations to fruition. You got a lot of things going for you to help you to achieve your goals. You know, you got the confidence in yourself. You got good people around you as well that's helping you. And of course, you got good old spirit coming in that ain't gonna never lead you astray. And you taking the advice and you trusting it. You trusting the whole process. And it's happening for you. Now with the Nine of Pentacles, you are really in your comfort zone right now. You know, in that Cancer shell, enjoying yourself, enjoying the process. You're in collaboration with outside forces and people, but you are still one with yourself and putting in this work for yourself. You know, you're putting yourself first before everything. Trusting yourself first, trusting your own guidance. Putting in your own work. And just moving along with ease and grace. Making it easier for your manifestations to happen. You know, you're really enjoying the whole process of it all. You also finding out new things about yourself during this process. Really valuing the whole process. Though you're in collaboration with others in spirit and source, you know that you ultimately are the main factor to make this all come together for you. it's looking good right now, but you got better things that's coming as well. As long as you keep putting in that work for yourself, showing up for yourself. And with the Queen of Swords, you laser focus. You know, you only focused on creating what it is that you want. You got a clear mind, clear head about it. You got the sword up. Anything that don't resonate with it or relate to it, you slicing it on out. You cutting it down from the jump. Some of y'all have been through a little rough time previously, but you all right now. Like I said, you comfortable in your own skin. You comfortable in the process. And you enjoying it all. Enjoying your own company. Enjoying your own guidance. Enjoying your own wisdom. You're not cut off from outside opinions and advice, like I said, because you in co-creation. But ultimately, you trust in yourself first, you know. Some of this outside advice you might not want to take, you know. It might not be for you, but you still got your hand open. You're still open to it. And taking what is for you and incorporating that into building your goals and manifesting what you want. But you're definitely in tune with spirit's advice and input. You definitely taking that, and you strong in that. And that's what's really helping you manifest. Now we got the Six of Swords. So Cancer, you moving away from emotional baggage that does not fit what you want to create. The thoughts that don't fit what you want to create. Slicing away all that old shit. Focused on what you do want. Moving away from any sadness, any lingering low energy that you previously was in, or the thoughts that you were dwelling in your head. And what the devil, this is speaking on specifically the fears and illusions that will keep you from not manifesting what it is that you want. Keeping you chained down in a low state of mind. That will keep your vision blocked. And it's stagnant energy. You're not letting that control you no more. You're moving away to new waters, new uncharted territory that you want to explore. And that's going to help you bring in the things that you want to bring in. Some of y'all are moving away from a past partner with this Nine of Pentacles and really investing in yourself and in your dreams and goals in this Six of Swords. Some of y'all moved away from a past partner that kept you in this devil energy. You know, this low frequency. Low thoughts, lack thoughts. Thoughts that you can't make your goals happen. And you done linked up with other people who support what you're trying to do and benefit you and what you're trying to do. Again, especially with spirit and the divine. Some of y'all went through a dark night of the soul. but you moved through it. You done went through it gracefully. Really found your flow in your zone. You're moving away to greater things. Now we got the Page of Wands and the Ten of Swords. So with the Page of Wands, you know, you got your confidence up. You realize your true potential. You're not believing in all the thoughts and the illusions that'll keep you stuck in a position that you don't want to be in. You're realizing your full potential, what you're really capable of, who you really are. You're trusting yourself and the process again. And you got big dreams, you got big goals. You're trusting the new outside parties that you done linked with. They really inspire you and give you more energy and motivation to go for your goals. And again, seeing the beauty in this whole process. Seeing the beauty in yourself and what you've been through. And what's waiting for you. What's waiting for you on the other side. And with this Ten of Swords, again, some of y'all done left a past connection that wasn't doing it for you. A lot of y'all are leaving this emotional attachment and bondage to this person, this past person. Or either thoughts that'll keep you laid out like that and not moving. A lot of y'all went through an ego death. And coming out as a new version of you, refreshed, reborn, positive, optimistic, more optimistic energy with this Page of Wands and what you can achieve. That old way of thinking and old emotional attachments to people, places, or things, or habits that'll keep you in this, really this dead energy, that's over with. The new day is coming in for you. The dark cloud that was over you is going away. It's evaporating. You know, some of y'all got a lot of pain from this past romantic connection. Definitely a lot of pain because you put a lot of emotional energy into this past person. But you're coming out optimistic about your new life, your new path. And optimistic about what's really for you out there. Outside of this past person and situation and way of thinking. And with the Knight of Wands, you on your way. You know, your charisma is up. You with people that inspire you and you inspire them to be better, to do better. You off to your pursuits, full speed, with power and momentum. Definitely transformation energy with these salamanders right here. You know, you done went through the fire. It's made you stronger, made you believe in yourself more, made you believe in divinity more. With this Page of Wands, you done sat down and you done plotted out and planned out the things that you want to do. You know, really sketched out your goals and where you want to be and what you want to achieve. And now you're taking action on it. And you're creating major change in your life. Again, in this co-creation. really putting in the work, and you got the energy to see it all the way through and make the changes in your life happen that you want to see. You're on fire right now, Council. Keep charging ahead. You know, you see he got the helmet. He got the helmet up, showing his face. Keep showing the world, people in the universe, the real you, the highest version of you. And keep attracting that abundance. Keep attracting that energy to help you manifest your goals. Now we're about to clarify the Nine of Pentacles. We got the Chariot, which is your card, ruled by Cancer. And we got the Queen of Wands. So you're definitely moving forward full speed, full force, with divine force. You see you got the stars on the canopy. And he don't have no reins on his chariot, so he's just moving forward automatically. You know, this is divine will, taking the wheel through you, moving through those past obstacles and moving through any obstacles that'll be in your way further down the road to get to the destination that you want to be, to get to what you creating in co-creation with the universe and source with. Moving through that devil energy. It's all illusion. Even the emotional attachments, that's all an illusion as well. It's not real. It's just a low vibrational energy. Definitely moving away from this past person if you were in a connection, a low frequency connection. This is emotional strength and emotional control being ruled by Cancer. You're using that to not backtrack and to further propel you to your goals. Again, more transformation with these alchemical symbols on his tunic. Using the bad experiences of the past, as well as the optimism and the good energy that you've found within yourself, using both alchemically to further propel you forward. You know, to cross this abyss. See, it's a little river in the back. To cross that abyss. Like I said, some of y'all was in a dark night of the soul. You know, really feeling down. Things wasn't going for you. At least physically. It wasn't going how you would like it. You might have thought you was trapped in a low space, a low mind state. But you're moving through all that beautifully. And the work you put in to get to this point is paying off for you. Really using your intuition on what to do and where to go as well. And who to bring into your energy and your circle. That'll further strengthen you in your pursuits. And with the Queen of Wands, again, more energy of really coming into yourself, being independent in yourself while being in co-creation with others and the divine to make your goals happen, to create your goals. A lot of fire energy, a lot of passion for what you're doing, a lot of boost with your creative energy. You're really coming and blooming into a new version of yourself, Council. It took a lot of strength to get to this point. You see, she's seated on the throne with lions. It took a lot of strength. You done came into your strength. And with this 9 of Pentacles, you know, you're radiating beauty. You're radiating confidence. You're radiating charisma and good energy. And you're attracting the things and the people that'll help you obtain your goals. You got the right energy radiating outwardly, and you're attracting it towards you, helping you manifest. And the Queen of Wands, she get what she want. You know, she got her mind set on getting what she want, and that's the frequency she push out. So that's the frequency she gonna bring back in. Especially with the Queen of Swords too. You know, you got your mind set only on what you want to bring in, cutting away all that bullshit that don't line up with that. Bottom of the deck, we got the 5 of Wands. So it's definitely a struggle to get to this point. An internal battle, an energetic battle. You might have felt like you was pulled in a lot of different places energetically. You might have been wrestling with yourself about what to do next and how to move forward. But with the Chariot, you just let the divine in and use your intuitive intelligence to move forward. Get to where you need to be and break the chains that was keeping you stuck in a stagnant place, in the state of mind. Now we're about to clarify the 6 of Swords. We got the Hierophant reverse, the 8 of Swords reverse, and the 3 of Cups reverse. So clarifying the 6 of Swords, you're really moving away from not being spiritually balanced. You know, not being rooted in your spiritual intuitive intelligence. Like I said, some of y'all was in the dark night of the soul, not really understanding why the physical aspect of your life was playing out how it was. You know, it's because you was going You was going to a new spiritual state. You have gone to a new spiritual state. It was all part of the process. You're going to new waters. You don't move to new waters. So this Hierophant was signifying lack of spiritual understanding of the dark energy that you went through, at first at least. And with this Eight of Wands, you wasn't understanding why you could not move forward. What was keeping you stuck and chained up in this low energy? Seeming like some of y'all might have felt like y'all had bad luck. Nothing was going right for you. Again, Eight of Wands reverse, stagnant energy. Nothing really moving forward for you. Some of y'all might have thought the divine wasn't listening to you. You know, you might have had your prayers and your affirmations going, but you was confused as why things wasn't changing for you for the better. And the Three of Cups reverse. You know, this is, again, speaking on some of y'all coming out this past romantic connection that wasn't good for you, that kept you imbalanced, that was not emotionally good for you, but you had attachments to it. Again, the chains. See the two people with the chains, Adam and Eve, chained together by the devil. You know, a lot of y'all were stuck in a lot of areas of your life because you were stuck on these emotional attachments that wasn't good for you. You know, some of y'all was dealing with somebody who had some drinking problems and it really affected you in a relationship. You know, but you love this person. You had a lot of love for this person and tried to stick it out. And a lot of y'all was with the wrong people, period. You know, people who didn't have the best habits. People who had low vibrational energy and habits and ways of thinking and ways of going about things. You know, you was in the wrong company. Now you're in the right company. Yourself first and foremost. Then spirit. A better understanding of the process and connection with spirit. And now you're getting into cahoots with the right people. Again, with the Chariot, you busting through all that. More spiritual understanding and intuitive guidance. Going towards your goals, your true destination. No longer hung up on the negative emotional ties to things. Yeah, bottom of the deck we got the Three of Swords. You had a lot of love for this past person. If y'all was dealing with a past partner, you know, you just couldn't take it no more. Some of y'all coming out of a toxic relationship. Some of y'all coming out of toxic friendships that you had a lot of fun with in the past and previously. But you found out that they just wasn't for you. They not for you no more. To where you going, to where you want to go and achieve. You can't bring them with you on this chariot. And you had the inner strength and the will to do what's best for you. You had enough self-love to break them chains and to move forward by any means. Some of y'all leaving this past person behind. Some of y'all leaving these past connections and friendships behind. Now we're about to clarify the Page of Wands and the Ten of Swords. We got the Ten of Cups. So after moving away from these past connections, romantically or just on a friendship level, you're optimistic. You've done the inner work, and now you're optimistic about what you can achieve and manifest in your life. And it's the end. You're ending these connections permanently. You're putting an end to them permanently. Like I said, you're on this chariot by yourself now. You done done that inner alchemical work, that emotional work, that self-love work. And now you're coming into the highest frequency of love within yourself first. Coming whole within yourself first. You know, it's like you're on this chariot and you got your back turned to all that bullshit. You know, no more. You don't put an end to it. You're moving forward to your happiness within yourself first, becoming whole within yourself first. And you're gonna attract the right partner for you. Whether you just left somebody or if you've been single for a while, you're coming into full fulfillment within yourself. Really using that Cancer emotional superpower that y'all have to move forward and to be happy and secure within yourself. Y'all are gonna attract the right partner. That's gonna bring you joy, fun, love, good company. All that, definitely good company. People that support you, people that make you better, and further give you energy to achieve the things that you want to achieve. Yeah, bottom of the deck we got Death. Huge inner transformation, inner and outward transformation. A transformation from who you used to be, what you used to do, and a transformation of your physical environment, of the people that you have in your circle and that you dealt with, that no longer serve where it is that you're going. You know, these past people, they ain't on the spiritual path like you. So you gotta leave them be. You realize that and you've done it. You know, you probably got a few people mad at you, but you gotta do what you gotta do, you know. You can't let nobody hold you down, and you're not letting them. You know, some of y'all got some people that don't like that. But you shutting it down, period. And for those who was dealing with friendships that was into the wrong type of shit, into the wrong type of habits, they're not gonna like that. They're not liking what you becoming. They're not liking that you standing up in yourself, in your own power with this Queen of Wands. You know, but you don't care though. You know what needs to be done. You know who you truly are, and you know they don't resonate with you no more. And if they do come with some static, you got the big one right there. So the Cancer gonna show their claws if it comes to it. Now we're about to take a look in your love life. We got children. We got wedding. And we got finances and career. Bottom of the deck, we got love yourself first, most definitely. Children, your love life is being affected by children. So for some of y'all, this is inner child healing, inner child work. You know, some of y'all probably made the wrong friends and the wrong romantic connections out of a wounded child place. You know, back when you was a child, back when y'all were children. Probably attracted the wrong people out of lack, out of a wounded place, out of a wanting to be loved place. And some of y'all, this for a few of y'all, some of y'all move forward from a past connection with this chariot for your children or your child. You know that this past person wasn't the right influence for your child from those toxic habits. Like I said, some of y'all was dealing with some people romantically that had a little drinking and partying problem, had a little substance abuse problems. You know, it probably affected your home life. And you don't want your children around that type of shit. So y'all move forward from that. Doing this inner soul work, you also did your inner child healing and work. So that also gave you more motivation to move forward from this past connection. Now we got wedding. This situation involves marriage. So doing this work and making the moves necessary on your spiritual path, going towards people that resonate with you, having that ultimate self-love and fulfillment within yourself to move forward. You're bringing in this Ten of Cups. You're moving towards this Ten of Cups person. This person who does it for you on all levels. You know, real true love, upliftment. And for some of y'all with children, you're going to meet somebody with a child as well. It's going to be a type of blended family dynamic. Y'all are gonna get along and really merge together really well as one and as a unit. Again, we got the Three of Pentacles working together, working as a team for the greatest outcome for all parties. So some of y'all are gonna meet somebody with children themselves, and it's gonna be a beautiful. It's gonna be a beautiful blended family. And that's just not for people who got children. You know, if you're single with no children now, you're still bringing in this Ten of Cups energy within yourself, and you're gonna attract it outwardly as well. Somebody's gonna do it for you, physically and emotionally. And like the cards say, it could involve marriage, the highest of commitment. And finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So some of y'all was with this person with these bad habits. They was also irresponsible with money as well. You know, and that's definitely not that's another strike, you know. As if the first strike wasn't enough with the toxic behaviors and habits. You know, then they got money problems, you know, probably overspending on substances, you know. There's nothing wrong with drinking, you know, you want to have a little smoke, nothing wrong with that either. But overdoing it is a problem, and having it bleed over into your relationship is a problem. Substance abuse is a problem. You know, some of these people that y'all moved away from, they was putting a lot of money into substances. And that's not healthy at all. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So loving yourself first, you had enough love to go inside and realize that this past connection was not for you. You had enough love and self-respect for yourself to move forward. Enough love and respect to love and respect yourself so you can bring in this Ten of Cups. So you can bring in this person, which can lead to marriage. Somebody you can spend the rest of your life with. Somebody who understands the path that you on. Some of y'all bringing in soulmates that help you on the path, on the spiritual path. And y'all gonna be on this path together. A lifetime commitment. The true definition of a soulmate. Now we're about to clarify children. We got the Page of Swords. We got the World. We got the Page of Pentacles. We got the Nine of Swords. And we got the Two of Pentacles. So clarifying children, we got the Page of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. Definitely signifying more energy of children. Putting your children first, moving away from that past connection. Really thinking about your children's mental space, being with a toxic partner, what it's doing to them mentally, how it's shaping their mind state. Especially if they small children. You know, because that type of stuff, they see it. Children are very smart. They see what's going on. They're very observative. And they know more than what we think that they know most of the time. You know, they're really observing their surroundings. Some of y'all caught on to the fact that your children are really observing and taking in what's happening with this past partner, what was happening with this past partner. They really observing it and absorbing it. Children absorb everything that's in their environment, in their physical environment, with this Page of Pentacles. You know, and they really take it in. You know, it's not a lot of discernment with children. You know, they just take it in and they end up reenacting the things that they see in their environment. Taking that on as a part of themselves. And you realize that. So you left for the children. And you're going into a new world, a new cycle. Leaving that old toxic cycle behind with this past person. Relieving yourself of the stress and the baggage that came with this past toxic person. Really coming into form, really coming into the real you, what you really deserve in your world. And what your children deserve as well. You know, and you was thinking about this for a little minute. You know. Really thinking about how to move forward from this person for some of y'all. And if you should. Because some of y'all's children had a connection with this person. Even if this person was toxic. This person is who they knew, what they knew. Some of y'all got kids with this person. You know, and it was really weighing on you, on what you should do, if you should move forward. Especially with this Page of Pentacles, you know, really trying to keep yourself balanced, keep your children balanced. Some of y'all tried to work it out as well, but it just was not working for you. It just was not worth it. It wasn't worth it for you no more. You tried to work it out. But you done weighed up your options. And you realize that you gotta move forward regardless. For your children. Even if y'all have children together. It's for the best. It's for the best of their future as well as yours. Yeah, bottom of the deck, we got a Two of Wands. You done weighed it up. You done really sat down and processed everything. You know, you don't want that to be your world. You don't want your children to be in that type of world and environment. You don't want yourself to be in that environment, to be tied down to that negative energy. You done chose a whole nother path. This person was not for you. He or she was not meant to stay in your life for the long haul, especially to where you're going and where you want to be. It was all a learning experience. Some of y'all have come to that realization, and you've chosen to leave that behind and go to higher pursuits, higher energy and vibration in your world. Now we're about to clarify a wedding. Actually, we finna go back to children right quick. This is also talking about if y'all don't have children with this past person or children, period. Like I said earlier, this was inner child work as well, attracting the wrong people out of a wounded place. You know, you've done that inner child work. You've realized that you've attracted the wrong people out of the wrong energetic emotional state. You realized that, and it helped you move forward. Now we're about to clarify wedding. We got the Six of Cups reverse. And we got the Five of Swords reverse. So definitely leaving this past person behind, this past relationship behind. You know, you had a lot of love for this person. You was genuine towards this person, despite of what they gave you and their actions and behaviors. You know, that could be a negative aspect of Cancer, or anybody for that matter, but especially Cancer, you know, because Cancer is about that emotional bonding, and and security. You know, you did a lot for this person, but you're leaving it behind because it was just too much for you. It was just too toxic, too much bad energy keeping you down. You're no longer torn about this decision either. You know, the ego is not tricking you into staying and trying to continue to work it out like you've been trying to in the past. You know, make it work, have more understanding, because it was just going nowhere. You stepping into a new cycle again, freeing yourself from that baggage and that attachment. Some of y'all thought this past person was your soulmate, so that inspired you, or I ain't gonna say inspired you, but it's what made you try to keep working on a relationship. But you're no longer being fooled by that. Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck. A long journey with this person, a long bumpy ride with this person, a lot of wounding from this person. Took a lot of bumps and bruises being with this person. It was just too much work. It wasn't worth it no more. Even if you loved that person, even if you loved them a lot, had attachments and bonds with this person. This person kept you in a state of always being on guard, you know. This person might have been unpredictable. You know, you might have felt like you was walking on eggshells with this person. Just way too much hurt with this person, way too much pain. Some of y'all thought you might marry this person. Out of a wounded place though, again. It was all out of a wounded place, a wounded inner child place. But now the wedding that's for you can really come for you and happen for you. Because you in the right energy and you attracting the right energy. Now we're about to clarify finances and career. We got the Ten of Swords again. Some of y'all were financially supporting this past person as well as emotionally and physically. Y'all was financially supporting this person as well. And it was just draining you. This person was draining the hell out of you. The whole thing was just draining. Too much. Not worth it. Overwhelming. Exhausting. And you're putting an end to it 2 times. It's over with for that. You know, this person was not helping with finances like they should have been. Like you needed them to. And you was doing everything as the Cancer That's the Cancer archetype, really, really holding it down, really holding down the family dynamic, and the physical dynamic, the money dynamic. It was just way too much. You called it quits. You came to your spiritual realization. Yeah, bottom of the deck, 6 of Wands. Huge victory getting through this. You want it better for yourself. And if you got kids, you want it better for them too. Dropping that burden, dropping that dead weight in this past connection, putting a total end to it. It took a lot for you to do this, but you were successful in it. And just like that Chariot card, you're moving forward with new energy and new confidence. And to new success in love. Because you know what love isn't. So now you know what love is and should be. And that's what you're moving forward to. And again, love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And the 6 of Wands is an attractive card. You see they got the admirers in the background, marching with them, marching with this person. So being in this new energy, you are very attractive right now. And you're bringing in that 10 of Cups. You're bringing it right on in. Because this is what you want for yourself now. You're recognizing what the 10 of Cups truly is within yourself, and you're going to bring it to yourself. Now we're about to wrap your reading up with some guidance and messages from Spirit. Look at that, a child's love. Bottom of the deck, self-love. A child's love, the love between a parent and child, is one of the most precious and deep connections we make during our time on earth. Children start out as part of us, and from their first cries, they establish themselves as the biggest part of our hearts. Speaking on that inner child again, that inner child healing, showing up for yourself, showing up for your inner child, doing what makes you happy, being the person that you truly are. And also, if you have children, the love for your children to move forward from that connection. You got enough love for you and your children to do what's necessary to leave that past connection. And being in that frequency, you see it got the rainbow right here. That's a high frequency, a high authentic frequency and spiritual frequency. Another rainbow with this 10 of cups. That's what the frequency that you're vibing on right now and you're bringing in with that inner child work and love for your children if you got them, to have them in that same love and frequency and do what's best for them as well. And we got self-love. Now is the time to love, nurture, and heal yourself. Self-love is not simply a state of mind about feeling good. It's a state of appreciation for yourself that grows and matures from actions you take to support your body, mind, and soul. This whole process was of self-love, is of self-love. That's really the whole journey of this life in the spirituality. A huge part of it is self-love. You see, she got the rose growing all the way to her heart. You're blooming into this self-loving energy and being. You got enough love for yourself to say enough is enough. Cut out these past toxic connections, romantically and dealing with friends and family, and doing what's necessary to move forward in your spiritual path, in the things in your best interests, and to create the goals that you want in your life. So that'll do it for your reading counsel. If it resonated for you, please like and subscribe. If you would like your own personal reading from me, my email will be in the description box. Until next time, counsel.